Today I want to do a guitar lesson on the song Amazing Grace. And the primary focus of this lesson is going to be on a little guitar solo that I came up with that's in sort of a bluegrass-gospel guitar style. I think I'm going to run through this and play along with a backing track that I made. And a little bit later on we'll break it down, and I'll also show you the chords and strumming for the song. So I'm going to go ahead and start this backing track. Okay, I've got the guitar tab open up in front of me, which I made using Guitar Pro 6 tablature software. And before I go through the solo, I want to show you what the basic chords in the song are. There's 4 chords, and one of them is a G, then there's a C, there's a D, and an E minor. The chords are actually on the guitar tab, so if you're not familiar with the chords, you can just look up this guitar tab on my website and you'll find the fingering for those chords. The way that I play the chords, though, in the guitar solo are different forms. They're shorter, fewer strings involved. So, for example, starting with the first few notes in the song, I place my fingers with the index finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, my middle finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and my 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret. So the first 2 notes are like that. 3rd string, 4th fret with the 2nd string, 3rd fret. That's followed by taking this ring finger off and hitting the 3rd string, 2nd fret with the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And that is followed by removing the index finger and playing the 3rd string open with the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then the next 2 notes are the 4th string open and the 3rd string open. So that's one phrase in the song. Let me run through that. Okay, then the next thing that happens is basically out of the C chord, where you hit the 4th string, 2nd fret with the 3rd string open. And that's followed by the 4th string open and the 3rd string open. And that's followed by the 5th string, 3rd fret with the 4th string, 2nd fret. Then you go back to the 4th string open and the 3rd string open. So that was the second phrase in the song. Okay, then after that it kind of really gets into the solo, which is starts with the 4th string open, followed by the 4th string, 2nd fret, then the 3rd string open, then there's a strum on 3 strings, the 3rd string open, the 2nd string open, and the 1st string, 3rd fret. Okay, then in the next measure you do a slide from the 3rd string, 4th fret down to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. That's followed by the 3rd string open, followed by the 4th string open. Let me kind of try to put all that together, starting with the solo part, right after the introduction. This part here I call the introduction. Okay, so anyway, the solo goes like this. And that's as far as we've gotten. Then the next thing that you have is another slide that involves going from the 3rd string 2nd fret back up to the 3rd string 4th fret. And that's followed by the 2nd string 3rd fret, followed by the 1st string 3rd fret, back to the 2nd string 2nd fret, back to, I think it's the 3rd string 2nd fret, followed by the 3rd string open. So let me try that part right there. Okay, here's what happens. You do the slide, then the 2nd string 3rd fret and the 1st string 3rd fret. Then you come back to the 2nd string 3rd fret. So let me do that part. Okay, the form that I'm using there is kind of like an F chord without the 4th string. Then you go back down to the 3rd string 2nd fret. And that takes you into the next little C part, which you hit the 3rd string open, strum 3 strings, and then go to the 4th string 2nd fret, and then the 4th string open, which is followed by another strum. Okay, so that's the entire beginning phrase of the solo. Sounds like this if you put it all together. Let me try that again. Okay, then going into the next part, it's similar. Which takes you into your D. That's 2nd string 3rd fret followed by 3 string strum, followed by this run that goes. That's the 3rd string 2nd fret. Then you use your little finger on the 3rd string 4th fret, back down to the 3rd string 2nd fret, little finger on the 4th string 4th fret, then the 4th string open. Sounds like this, followed by a strum. Then you go back to kind of like it was in the beginning of the solo. It's a little different. Do the slide, 2nd string 3rd fret, then you hit that again, then a 2-note strum, then a backward slide, followed by the 3rd string open, followed by the 4th string open. So let me run through that part again. Okay, that's followed by right close to the end of the solo now, where we're going to go into a little E minor part. It sounds like this: 4th string open to the 4th string 2nd fret, then the 3rd string open, then strum 3 strings open, and this time instead of doing the backward slide from the 4th fret, you do it from the 3rd fret, followed by the 3rd string open. Then the same little phrase down to the 3rd string 2nd fret, then the 3rd string open, strum, and then the final run. I'll do that again. 4th string open, 4th string 2nd fret, back to the 4th string open, 5th string 2nd fret, then the 6th string open, 3rd fret, and then a final strum. So let me go ahead and run through this thing slowly, and then maybe we'll do the jam track one more time. Okay, so it sounds like this from the beginning. Okay, we'll hold off on the jam track. I want to kind of play through what it would sound like to simply strum the song like if you were singing the song. So here's where you would use your full chords, the regular G, regular C, regular D, and a regular E minor. The basic strumming pattern for this is bass, strum, strum, bass, strum, strum. Each one of the chords in the song has got a specific bass note. If you're in G, the bass note is the 6th string. If you're in C, the bass note is the 5th string. If you're in D, the bass note is the 4th string. And if you're in E minor, the bass note would be the 6th string. Okay, as I say, that's the basic strum, which is counted 1, 2, 3. Now when I strum, I'll hit the bass note and then strum 3, 4, 5 strings. It doesn't make too much difference as long as you keep the rhythm going. But I was going to say that there are a few little rhythmic variations that you can do. Instead of just doing a bass, strum, strum, you can put a little upstroke at the end so it sounds like... That sounds a little bit better than just bass, strum, strum. Another thing I want to mention is I am using a thumb pick that is kind of a cross between a thumb pick and a straight pick. It's made by Fred Kelly, and it's a kind of an interesting configuration. I'll show you this. You see on the front it more or less looks like a thumb pick. I don't know if you can see that, but on the back it is actually a thumb pick with a straight pick with a hole cut in the thumb pick where the straight pick is almost like riveted in. So anyway, it's a cross between a thumb pick and a straight pick. I do a lot of finger picking, so I kind of like the feel of the thumb pick, but there are times when you just want to do a simple strum and or maybe do some alternate picking with down up type thing, which is easier to do with the straight pick. You can do it with your fingers too, but anyway, when I strum, sometimes I use the pick more like a straight pick to strum with doing like that, and other times I use my fingers. So anyway, it's something that I've learned over the years that makes for an interesting style. It's very useful in folk music, and a lot of country guitar players use a thumb with their fingers. So anyway, enough on that. Okay, so we went through the song slowly. Let me go ahead and play this, basically like I would if I were singing the song. I might still have that little intro. all you have to do is basically a bass strum strum with the chords, throwing in a few little upstrokes here and there. So anyway, I think that's about it. Run through this jam track one more time, and that'll be about it. So I'll have to bring that back up. Hang on one second. It'll start playing on its own. Well, that's pretty much it for today. I want to thank you for listening and watching my video. We'll see you next time.